Early in the morning, getting the kids ready for school. Rise and grind, yeah. Pack a lunch or two. Talking about I gotta be at work in a few, yeah. Hey, for your daily news, hey. Grinding just for you, yeah. When you don't have a clue, yeah. We ain't got the scoop for you, yeah.
That shit funny as hell. Wake up, god darn it. I ain't want to cuss first thing in the morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We do this every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. What'd you say?
On the way here this morning.
It looked like you did. I'm glad her mic ain't on. That's what I got. That's what make everything so beautiful about everything.
Shut your ass up, mother.
Fuck you, Fifi. First thing this morning.
Together.
Today is Freestyle Friday. Call in and tell us what you're thinking, what's on your mind, what you like, what you don't like, and what you don't even care to talk about, but talk about it anyway. 248-854-9850. 248-854-9850. 9 to 8. 50.
That's right. Say it right.
85. 4 to 9. 850. Anyway.
Hi, Miles.
Hey, to the left of me, we got the one and only, the one to keep her ears to the streets, her butt up in the air, and
face down, ass up.
That's the way I like to talk.
Oh my God!
Definitely keeping that ass in the air.
The one and only Miss Fifi, the blood.
I will punch you in the throat. Good morning, team. Happy Friday.
And the one that gets us from the one who gets us from
oh my God,
us
Miles.
to you is the one and only. The only DJ got his master's degree from DeBry. He got a 6.7 grade average.
I was about to say, you better not say that man got no damn GED. He went to the brat, baby.
He got a GAD yesterday. He said a GAD.
I said GED.
Yeah, okay. Yes, just say that's. I went back and watched the damn show.
No,
you said
didn't.
I did. You said GAD.
I said GED.
You said what?
GED.
You guys are maniacs.
Anyway, the one and only DJ L Boog, y'all.
Hey, Boog. He went to the brat, y'all. He went to the brat.
With his pop out. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that happened over the. We was talking over the past 24 hours. People ignorant.
Well, we know that.
No, people ignorant.
That started like in the 70s or the 60s or something.
Okay, so
oh my God,
I didn't even.
That's how people.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit of Fifi's vagina.
No, it's not.
Told you.
It's unicorn dust.
Unicorn dust.
Like that.
I swear to God, if a woman walk in the room and I hear that sound, I'll probably just vomit. Like, what the fuck is that?
That's unicorn dust.
Anyway. If you my age, you got to add water to that dust.
No, you don't got to add no water.
Okay. No, not at all.
Got to know what to do with it.
Just know what to do with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
if not, then this,
Fifi just full of shit, y'all. I don't know if y'all even
we know that. Everybody know that.
Everybody know that.
Shit and sugar, baby.
Shit and sugar. Oh,
so
my
it depends on which way you coming. With the shit, or I got some sugar.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay, so did you hear about the thing that happened at Lenox Mall in Atlanta?
No, what happened in the...
Somebody went in there, didn't have enough money. What happened?
No, okay, so this is deep. Security guard got shot, right? Because somebody was robbing a Nike place already.
In the mall?
At the mall. And he intervened when they got outside.
This is a kindergarten.
And they look like they. It's funny how if they're not black assailants, they do not put their face up immediately and nothing.
So some white people went in Lennox and tried to take the shoes?
Actually, their body structure looked like they was probably Chinese. The way, it's one tall, lanky dude, and his chest sunk in, his arms were like this, and then there was a short little, you can tell by the way.
Like a nigga on the cartoon.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Look like
Something. Hey, Medina. Hey, Richard.
Come on, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, like Dragon Ball Z action.
Yeah.
And so he was shot. I mean, in front of everybody. It was crazy. He was outside, and he got shot right in front of everybody. It was crazy. And I wonder, was it gay Japanese?
You don't even supposed to chase nobody if you know.
Let them go.
Yeah, you don't supposed to do that.
I bet you they'll abide by them rules now. But
I bet you he ain't gonna chase nobody else.
Thank God he did not die, but he's in recovery right now. He was considered in critical condition when he first went in. So we see how the turn out.
So mentioning that, not even mentioning that, but y'all heard about the law passing for Juneteenth, right?
Yes, Joe Biden did his damn thing on that.
He a hoe.
You say he a hoe?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Go first, bud.
Wait.
I mean, I got your back. Go ahead.
I mean,
I don't give a shit about him making it a federal holiday.
Thank you. Give me, pound me out. This is my nigga right here. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm sorry. No, for real. Wow.
Like,
okay, it's the bomb
it's cool,
or whatever. But what we do with
all the corporate America about to do is make it another fucking pay pig for them. People about to start buying Juneteenth shit all the time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only
and
that,
black
though,
folks ain't about to really profit off of it.
Not only that, though, you still can get shot if you get pulled over. So what difference does it make? We don't got no extra laws for that. They just passed the Chinese law or whatever and all this shit for them.
They still allowing voter suppression laws.
We didn't even exactly so. What difference does it make? We still retarded.
Can we just all get along?
No, not if this the case.
No, it's not. No, I'm
if
saying
Joe Biden can't call, you know what I'm saying, all these governors out that's passing these punk ass voter suppression laws and some of this other bullshit, we don't care about.
I don't give a shit about no damn Juneteenth.
Making this a federal holiday, it's cool, but at the end of the day,
so that just means you ain't gonna get your mail. So
what about the what about the real shit that we need?
Thank you.
Know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad it ain't just me, Lord, because I instantly got irritated.
Did you get irritated?
I was offended.
I'm cool with us celebrating because we knew what it was like. You ain't gotta make it no federal holiday.
And this is the reason why. This is the reason why I was most of all, because we retarded about it. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's embarrassing. Because I'm gonna tell you this, just yesterday, right? And it's funny that the law passed on, they made the news about that too. But just yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine.
You got friends.
This is my nigga right here.
You got friends.
So on Wednesdays and Thursdays, yeah.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
The fucking week of.
Don't try to call me out.
Right.
The fucking week of. You want to make it a national holiday. You want to make it a federal holiday.
Listen to this.
It goes into effect next year.
But let me tell you though.
It don't matter.
So I'm talking to my friend and he was saying that he had a conversation with his supervisor about whatever about work and stuff, and I think he was trying to get that day off or something. So she was like, I don't know why it's such a big deal. Anyway, this is a fake ass holiday anyway. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all tripping about this? What is Juneteenth? Now, this is a black woman.
Oh, we ignorant about our own culture.
But
we
this
definitely about that.
So what's the... I dropped the gavel right there.
The gavel.
We don't even have to go no further.
She said drop the gavel.
Right there.
Right there. So, no. But the truth is, we are very...
And they've been right, okay.
It wasn't even boys.
There have been events, parties, and all type of stuff. Well, I'll say at least like the last 4 or 5 years. About Juneteenth here. Because I've gone to the stuff in Louisiana. I've
but Juneteenth been going on for a long time.
Exactly my point.
No, I got you. No, I understand that. But
you know what I'm saying. And people still asking, what is it? What do we do with Martin Luther King Day?
Nothing still. We still don't do nothing.
What's the proper procedure when a white man pull you over? Oh,
right.
That part.
Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Don't look him in the eyes.
And call 911.
And call 911 and say sir every time he answer. Ask a question.
And call 911. So at least it could be documented somewhere. Your last words.
It was funny that
the president ain't doing nothing about that.
I got pulled over yesterday, and the black guy. I said yes sir.
Them glasses got you off though. Go ahead.
That old man shit. Now you want to take him off.
Fuck you, Fifi. So,
hey, Carmen.
when he put me over, I said sir to him twice. He said, man, you don't have to call me sir, bro. Mm-hmm. For real. Like, don't worry about it. You know, you cool. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not.
I said, well, I'm just going
I'm piping hot. No, I'm not.
And so what happened was he just said, let me see your license registration. And then he said, okay, well, have a good day. I said, and I said, well, what made you pull me over? He said, honestly, it's too much traffic going up and down the street, and we pulling over every people every so often anyway. So I just have to do my job. I said, I drove away like, did he just really say that to me?
So what did he want? Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing. I mean,
now here it is. In Detroit. You had bricks in your car, minding your own business.
Well, you know they got Detroit officers pulling people over a little more often now. Yeah, and that's what he said. Technically, everybody be breaking some type of law. Yeah, all the time. Whether you're informed about what each law is, you know what I'm saying? Just like simple stuff with putting your blinker on or not crossing the solid line and shit like that. That people you ain't paid attention to that since you took driver's training. You don't even remember that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think people that just didn't take driver's training don't remember that because we know this. This is automatic.
Livonia police tried to play
A lot of people don't.
Livonia police yesterday tried to play the shit out of me. I mean, I seen the ambush coming. One was at the light and two was right. I mean, and they just swooped up behind me like real fast, right? And I said, you know what? I'm just about to cut my music on and just ride. And I'm riding. Now they ride behind me. Then the other one of the other two came by, swooped on the side. I'm watching all this. And then when I guess they were checking my plates. And then they just all of a sudden veered over.
Ooh, they worked.
Veered over to the left and turned around and went back. I was like, they just ambushed me. Like, for real, if I was a nervous person or wanted to put a blinker on or whatever, it would have, and then no later than an hour and a half later, black police officer pulled me out.
You do be looking sneaky.
That's why I don't fuck with Livonia.
Fuck you.
That's why I don't fuck with Livonia. I don't fuck with Livonia. I don't fuck with Novi. For real,
I don't like them areas.
Southfield Oak Park is probably the closest I really would fuck with the police. And
I don't even like fucking with the police at Oak Park, bro.
No, I'm talking about in the sense of don't worry about no danger. Because I had situations with the Oak Park police, and I ain't really had my license registration. I don't got insurance. He's like, all right, we don't write for not having no insurance.
Dog, I ain't had one time they pulled me over. I told you I ain't had nothing. That nigga came back like, is this even your car, man? Yes, man. Yeah, I own it.
I just don't. I don't have
nothing. I didn't have no license. My license was suspended like a year ago. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Right.
They been cashing checks and everything with this thing. Oh, okay. Like I didn't know.
Yeah. Hold on. So your license, the date was expired?
Yeah, they was expired and suspended. I ain't had no proof of insurance. I ain't had no registration. I just handed them old ass license.
And threw your hands out like,
here you go. Nuh-uh. I was like, see, what you ain't gonna do is take me to jail, but you can give me a fistful of tickets though.
Wow.
I'm gonna go pay them.
I remember you showed me them tickets too.
I'm gonna go pay them.
Shout out to L Book who's watching y'all.
Clown.
Hey, don't forget to share this broadcast. Today is Friday. We freestyling. Freestyle Friday. The topic today is whatever you want to get on top of. No? Okay. I can't wait to get my I cannot wait to get my fuck you bug shirt. I swear to God. Oh God.
He'll say, fuck myself. Fuck myself. That's what he gonna say.
Y'all don't
turn your phone down.
Shut your ass up, Carmen.
I thought that's what you was over there messing with the side of the phone for.
Carmen Evans said, "I work in Livonia. They don't bother. They don't bother you. Oh shit,
baby, bye.
They ain't bothering you.
I don't even go over there.
Carmen, you know what?
I don't go no further than Menards. Okay, that's it.
They may not bother her, but that ain't how they do with black men.
But black men, I swear to God, when they looked at me, he just looked. I said, "Oh, they're about to come mess with me." And then next thing you know, it was a green light, and the cop was at the light, and she did not go. She waited till I passed. You know what I mean? And the red light hit, and she busted right and got behind me. I said, "Oh, this is an ambush."
See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Ain't no laws passed for that.
They always checking our plays. They think everybody riding dirty. They trying to catch you up.
I wish I was a cop. I'd just pull over every white person.
I just go get some out-of-state tags.
You got out-of-state tags.
I'm a visitor.
She said my license say, never mind. Say your street name and yeah.
Yeah, my uncle used to work out there, and he was like, they knew where he was coming from. He worked out there. He got pulled over every day.
That don't make no sense.
Like every day. As soon as he come down Middle Belt and he getting ready to get on
you gotta think.
The Plymouth, they flicking him.
Yeah, you gotta think they sit in the same Taco Bell parking lot all for 8 hours. Right. You know they know.
Right.
Like, I'm talking about for years
and know your whole routine. He about to lift that donut to his mouth now, right?
In the same damn Taco Bell parking lot. Like, just be in there.
Oh, the other thing shady they do, let them find out it's some black folks at one of them banquet halls.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they literally will sit on the other side
and wait.
Because
they know you've been drinking.
Until they come out.
Yeah, because they know they've been drinking.
I watched this one time. I was packing my stuff from DJing, and I was like, these niggas are sitting here.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna wait. And I mean it was 5 squad cars.
Yeah.
In different spots. 2 across the street.
Yeah, they was like, we about to hit a leg.
They was just chilling. And I was just like, yo. So I had to tell the bride and groom, I was like, yo, get your bridal party together. Y'all may need to chill for a minute, sit in y'all cars or stay here in the parking lot and just talk until y'all can come down a little bit because they is waiting on y'all to get in y'all cars. Yes. I'm just letting y'all know.
About to get you.
And I saw 2 of the groomsmen get pulled over because they like, oh, fuck these hoes. And I was like, all right.
Get you some ticket money, baby.
They pulled off and they flicked them like literally. Yes. Right after they pulled out.
Yeah, you're going to need some ticket money and some bail money.
And I don't understand why people don't understand, especially when you're out in Livonia and stuff like that. You leaving a bar, they know you've been drinking. They know it.
My whole thing is, why are we going out there? Why would you go out there and spend your money?
I don't.
What's the point of that? If we feel that threatened, and that's the ignorance that I'm talking about. This is the Juneteenth shit that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You got
black people that they feel like they're invincible. They be like, fuck the cops for real. That's why they go out there and do that.
And I feel you, but I don't disagree with that. I just think that's absolutely insane to think that. Like, why?
Yeah,
because it don't. I don't give a damn who you are. If a bullet pierces your ass, you're gonna die. Right. Okay, like if it pierces you properly, you're gonna die. Right. Like simple as that. If they grab a hold to you properly,
and they shoot to kill, they don't shoot to maim.
Exactly.
They shoot to kill.
Right. Ain't nobody walked away and said, "I got shut up." No, you only do that in the hood because niggas can't aim. Right. That's the only reason why that happened.
Right. And I would say this. And you're right, because the whole Juneteenth thing, or the whole even the civil rights thing, why would you want to go eat at a restaurant they don't want you at?
Yeah. Why we don't just have a restaurant? Why we don't just build restaurants? Why we don't just build our stuff?
Carmen asking about June. We didn't already answer that question, low key, but we'll bring it back. We'll revisit.
I said some bullshit, Carmen. That's what I had said.
In essence, I thought. In essence, I said I thought it was a good thing that at least Joe Biden was able to recognize it. But Fifi had a good point.
What?
No, but no.
I hear you. Go ahead, Miles. I'm gonna let you finish what you're saying.
You had a good point. You said, but damn that. How about the laws to keep black men and women safe by doing police putting us over for routine checks and things of that nature?
Yeah.
And I do see the severity of that way more than having a Juneteenth holiday.
Yeah, you can take a personal day. Yeah. I mean, if that's the case, black people worship Black Bike Weekend and Memorial Day, but ain't nobody coming up with no goddamn holiday for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so what's the point?
And Boog, you also write about the voter registration thing, but here's a fight. It's go back to what Fifi said. A lot of things we don't try to make laws, and it's crazy. Black folks don't go to Capitol Hill to make laws. Mm-mm. They go to march and talk, right? Instead of saying, "Hey, y'all," like the Chinese. You see how quick the Chinese got something done? It wasn't because they Chinese. It's a simple fact they knew how to organize it. They knew the language. Yeah. And a lot of black lawyers like, if I'm not getting paid for it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like we have to really think. They had their heads of their law, their community. As leaders and lawyers, they went to the government.
When we truly understand that we are ours, then we'll be able to do something.
Yeah, but we don't get it, and that's the part I do understand what you're saying about the foolishness that we don't research what we go through because we think that we know it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we don't fucking know it. You just can't call a white person a racist without saying, okay, well, here's the reason why. And the sad part, black folks do give, if we in Livonia and we know we don't really need to be there.
We ain't welcome.
We not welcome. And we get pulled over. We scream racism. But we knew we weren't welcome there in the first place.
You forcing your way in.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing I say, and excuse me for some people being mad. That's the same way I feel about old girl in the palace. What's her name? Megan? Whatever. That's the same way I feel about that.
Yeah.
You know damn well you wasn't supposed to be in there.
Oh, yeah.
You know that. So the fact that you coming in here like a nigga stirring shit up, rather than just taking a place and playing it, because that's actually what you had to do to get in here.
Right.
You had to do some.
You had to play the part to get in here.
You didn't come in here like all flat footed like your ass is now to get in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we force our way in and try to change the narrative of how it is. No, nigga, that ain't how you do that.
Not when you in somebody else's home.
Right.
Like I told somebody, yesterday. This is their house in a sense. They make the laws. And until we start making laws, we really don't got shit to say.
No.
We can bitch and complain, but we don't have nothing to say. If we want to continue to be house niggas and house and slaves, because no matter what, we still being slaves. And if we want to continue that method, well, that's our fucking fault. And until we say, okay, listen, but like still, even with the people that I know who got the finances and stuff from the loans and the government, whatever the assistance from pandemic, I still yet don't know one group of people who got together and actually did something like bought a whole block. What they could have done, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody said let's buy this block, and then when you start buying blocks and you put gates around it, like this is our community. That's what we have to do. If we don't do what they do, but make sure we use the proper terminology, make sure we use the proper language, that's the problem.
And get your business in order.
Get your business in order.
We don't need to be shaking hands. We need to be writing that. And that's one thing about us. Just like what you were saying about not going to actually make laws. The reason why is because we don't do things in the downtime of our situation. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
When we in the uproar, we want to go and do this, whatever. It's exactly sound like the theme music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But for real, but like when we are calm in the situation, we don't want to go and have conversation and put things in place. That's just like with people in business. You know, it take us forever to do simple things like make a contract. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is when you get mad or whatever, when it's time when the volume is high or something, the demand is high, then you want to go and try to do a split and stuff like that, or do a contract, and people of course are going to be in their feelings. You're supposed to do stuff like that when it's nothing going on, right, like when we chilling. Right. You know, like all those discussions and everything. We not at war right now. Ain't no beef going on with Russia, and you see the president meeting with Putin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
did you hear what Putin said? Like, I don't know what kids is gonna come. He said, I don't know what's gonna come out of that meeting we just had, but we gonna continue to do what we doing. I said it there like, wow. And then Biden's like, well, we had a good meeting. And I'm saying, the Russian like,
fuck that nigga.
Fuck that dude. I don't know what he's talking about really. We just had a meeting.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Let's keep rolling.
That nigga said I was just following my schedule.
That was it.
This was on my calendar.
This was on my calendar.
Right. If somebody would have said meet me at Panera Bread, I would have been there instead. You know, like it is what it is.
You to be Panera Bread.
Okay, it is what it is.
But the truth is, black folks don't care to learn it. I think we need to change the terminology and say when we say research or history. I think people think history means just something old and decrepit.
No, it's like, who are you?
It's exactly.
Who are you?
But when you tell
where you come from?
When you tell somebody to do some research on what you're doing, they're like, "What do you mean? I just want to open up a business. I got my LLC." And I'd be looking at them like, "That's all you got? You don't got no marketing plan? You got a business plan like
right." You ain't even trying to find nobody that do this to tell you to give you some guidance or something.
Don't get me wrong. I would do a marketing plan way before I do a business plan, because business plan is based off of you getting some money and loans from other people and wanting people to hoorah for you. A marketing plan executes your financials. You feel me? And so when you think like that.
What you mean? Like how you gonna it's your strategy?
Strategy on how to get the public into your place.
Got you.
Or do business with you, and it's your lifeline. Marketing is your bloodline.
How you gonna do this? Basically,
exactly.
Yeah.
And so
the business plan is the what ifs.
Yeah. Like if I get this loan, how are you gonna pay it?
Yeah. Then I will put this with that. This go to that. The marketing plan tells you
the marketing plan
what we about to do.
Is your execution plan, and so we have to really think about that part versus, like you said, having your ducks in a row. So when things do happen and they say, well, you know what? If you got a business plan, we can give you a loan to get you out of the trouble. You know what I mean? You was like, out of every business I ever started, I had a business plan drawn up anywhere between 8 to 12 months later, only because if I see myself about to go on,
you just gotta have it. After so long, you just gotta have it. But
you don't have to have it in the beginning. People say write a business plan first. That's if you want to get people interested. Sometimes you just say fuck people, fuck partners, and just do it yourself.
And I'm glad that you did bring that up because people don't know the difference or have not even thought about the difference between a business plan and a marketing strategy. Yeah. Like,
they think 1 and 2 is the same.
Yeah.
They think business plan is your marketing plan.
And I'm not going to say that I thought it was the same. I thought it was one in the same. Like, I thought that was a part of it.
And most people do because it's a marketing section in your business
plan. But
that
make a lot of sense, though. Yeah.
And
because in your head you do think about like how I'm about to do this or whatever, I'm about to, and that's basically I hope because that would be the thing to do to think about how you gonna get it out there.
That's why we still got a lot of businesses that fail within the first year or two of being open.
First year, 6 to 8 months, and here's why people open their doors
like, after the rent be due.
Yes, they be like, I open my door, I don't know what else they want me to do. Well,
baby,
tell us about your sales.
Seriously.
Tell us the kind of products you have. Matter of fact, have a model stand outside. You know what I mean? One girl opened up a weave shop, hair shop, and then she called me like, hey, I don't know if this is going to last that long because my rent due, this is the 4th month, and I only made like $1,000 and my rent is $1,800. I said, well, how do you advertise your business? Flyers. I said, okay, flyers. How you going to pass out flyers during the pandemic?
Right.
She's like, I didn't look at it like that. I put them in the gas station. I said,
"Who ain't nobody going? 8 people going in the gas station, and 7 of them is buying Lucy."
So what I told her was, I said, get a couple of your friends and your models and walk in the front of your building and sashay they stop but throwing their hair. Right? She's like, that sounds corny. She did it, but she was able to stay in business because people were like, oh, y'all sell hair? You know what I mean? They didn't know, even though the sign is on the corner, so
people walk. They driving fast. Who can see these buildings?
Right, and for her sign. She was convinced to pay like $28,000 for her sign because her sign is sweet. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. It's a bad boy, but it's on the corner and people can't see it, especially coming from the opposite direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway,
that's microwave stuff.
Right. I'm glad to see that she was able to stay in business and she started doing a television commercial. Juan Johnson shot her video for me, and she got on BET and stuff like that. I got on BET. So.
We have to know that it's a grind. We have to know that if you're doing anything, you have to understand and accept the fact that it's a grind and it's your grind because this is your shit.
Right.
But,
most definitely.
Yeah.
And if you don't take it in hand, treat it like it's one of your children.
What'd you say, Bud? Look how he looking.
Bud looking like
What'd you say, Bud?
Bud looking like I know a whole lot of dumb motherfuckers. So do I, Bud. And they didn't close their business down.
Listen.
Whenever he start like that.
True. Even people that get storefronts, bro.
Oh, they don't.
I be like, even what you just said about old girl, sign placement is always crucial.
Right.
Your location, you got to know where you need to place your signs so everybody, whether they going one way or going the other way or whatever, they can see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. I mean, and even having a logo, you have to understand how to present a logo properly. And like when I design logos, I design with marketing in mind. I don't design with the hell Miles Dixon. Like I design with marketing in mind, no matter what I do. And people don't understand the importance. If you look at FedEx, FedEx got an arrow in their logo, and you don't really see it until I say it's an arrow because it causes whenever you look at FedEx, you just automatically look to the right. Because it's an arrow, psychologically, you look to the right. You feel me? And then people are like, well, how did you know that? I said, well, once I started reading, I realized how
Weeded.
Right.
Weeded.
That's Fifi's face. Weeded. That's another thing for girl. You be coining some joints. But
I'm a coiner.
It sounds like a drug addict.
I am. I'm a coiner.
I be popping them coins. But no, people gotta understand the proper placement for the logo. Like you said, logo placement for the signage placement.
I mean, shit, logos is cool too. But if all you putting up is your logo and you ain't got nothing that says what your actual
business is,
then that don't matter.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Because the average person that's driving by or walking by, they look at the logo and like, what does this mean?
Right?
Because you could say it's Taste and See or something, right. And it's like a painting place.
I know somebody that got a logo on their building, but they don't have nothing that says what they business does. Ain't nothing in the windows, on the door, nothing. And I'm like, you just got the hours posted on the door, your logo, but nothing. So anybody that's walking past or driving past, they not gonna even know what you do.
So we in business. We in
and
business. You know how class.
Black folks lazy? They ain't walking into a business
just to walk.
Like what y'all do?
Yeah,
right. But you do that in the suburbs.
If you ain't on the avenue of fashion, they ain't just walking up in your building.
Very true. So I'm gonna say what you just said though, Boog. That is called, for people who's listening and watching, that is called branding. Whenever you just see a logo don't have no name, and that's called branding. That's for people who has already put their work in to build their business. Like when you see a billboard like
it's
Cadillac.
Supposed to be that.
No, that's what I said. But that's what it is.
Most people get logos. They're not really
niggas
branding.
Think if they got 100 customers.
Well,
they're not established.
Well, you can't brand if you're
established. They feel like if they 100 strong, they branded.
Yeah, and that's.
I sell 100 cakes a week.
I hate when people say, "Well, they destroying my brand." I be like, "You don't have no fucking brand yet.
Hey, who are you?
You have not even been out for a year and a half, and you talking about you don't have a brand. Your brand is when you see it, you know what it is." That's branding. Yeah. Like Cadillac could put a big old billboard on 75 and just had a logo there without saying don't have Cadillac on it because you know the fucking brand.
It's the lack, yeah.
Yeah, so that's branding. But Boogie brought up a very good point. People get misconstrued the difference between branding and actually signage. You know what I mean? They just think they
because Walmart could put that big yellow shiny smiley face up and put save always or all day savings, and you already know that's Walmart.
My mentor back in the day was like, "Don't even worry about a logo, build the business."
No, and that's good, but don't think time and now the way time is now. People, you build your business, but you definitely want a logo because no matter how much you build your business, you have to separate. A logo will separate what people identify with the fastest because there's so many people in business right now. You just have to have a logo to where it's like, oh, that's DJ L Book, and it might just say DJ L Book, but at least they know it's you. You know, it's different businesses people can say that with. If you work in manufacturing and all that, that's different. But as far as out here in the public eye, people believe that they identify you with your logo just like your face. Your logo is the face of your business.
Yeah, it's your identity once you're established.
Yeah, very true.
It's your identity once you're established. I'm trying to tell you.
Well,
it's only certain businesses that may be the exception to that, but a lot of business, even like clothing brands, like if you just got the name of your brand and you just put the name up and people know that's clothing, that's gonna suffice in the beginning because you should be more worried about marketing the business and getting people to your business first.
Yeah.
You can always add a logo because then you can make it like, hey,
reopening.
Not even reopening, but you can get your customers involved.
It could be like growth.
You can get your customers involved, make it a contest, and tie it into you selling more product. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how you use your logo.
Well, you can. For most people. It all depends on what type of business you have. I'll be very honest, but there's never been a business that I've ever seen that never had a logo in the beginning. And it's only because, again, it's to identify, for people to identify with. Now, did they work on a business plan? The marketing plan beforehand, they even put out a logo? I see that. But I've never seen a business not have a logo, ever.
Well, I hear you.
You know what I mean? If you could name me one, that's cool. But I've never seen the business not have a logo.
Bigger companies now, they always have a logo, but they always have money first too. They have capital.
Well, that's very debatable.
That's the difference between most companies. The companies that have everything together off rip, they already have capital. They already have, you know what I'm saying, access to certain things.
Well,
where they can draw customers to them. They can get prime locations. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They already know what a target audience is, what their target market is.
Yeah, and they spend millions of dollars for that. Very true.
And so the average small business owner or black business owner doesn't have all of that.
Well, here's the thing, but I'm glad you said that. They actually do, they just don't have the finances. Here's the thing, like I told anybody, if McDonald's is across the street, you better open, and you have an opportunity to open across the street from McDonald's, you better do it.
Yeah.
Because McDonald's already paid that money to get the research done for that area. You feel me? So you can use it's evident. You feel me? Not saying that don't be a dumbass and open up a burger place across from McDonald's, but open up a business.
Open up a fry place.
Right. That bring, because you'll get the overflow. You know what I mean? Because since, I'm not going to lie, since that Coney Island well, we'll talk about that later, but everybody don't know about that. But
you know, and that's true though, because Galaxy slap nigga right there on Grand River. What's the name?
Yeah,
slap, and they right across the street from McDonald's. Slap,
because McDonald's. Listen, people say I'm tired of McDonald's, or they be like it's too crowded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they rather try something.
And they go
new.
stand in the long ass Coney line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it just
slap
in marketing. Look, I learned a lot. I learned a lot by working deals for other people, and we black. Urban communities work on 2-for-1s. I don't know if you've been to a supermarket. It might just say pork chops, but it'd be like $5. You know what I mean? And we be cued in on the $5 portion, or the 10-for-1, or you know what I mean?
It'd be like 5 for $20.
Yeah,
you could go in there, dig on that meat out that freezer.
Right. So we caught on numbers because, sad to say, I don't know if y'all ever knew about the poll that came out with like 4 or 5 years ago about Michiganders, or specifically Detroiters. 68% is functional illiterates.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard about that?
I believe that.
So we know numbers. You know, majority of people can count, right? But they might cannot do algebra, but they know how to count up to 100. Mm-hmm. And if you can count up to 100, you
lost me with a fraction.
Right.
The calculator.
You're like 25% of you be sitting out there like,
Let me see. So if I carry 6 ones, I wonder what would happen if I did that.
Right, and you just keep coming up. Good morning, Dr. Sabrina.
Hey, Dr. Sabrina.
Yeah, I have people that be tripping. They be like, "What's the deposit rate? 30%."
30%.
Like, okay, Tides is 10%. So if I do Tides 3 times,
I be like, put the number that I just quoted you and then times 0.3. Do that on your phone.
Hey, speaking of
and they be like, oh. And I'll be on the phone like,
right.
Yeah, you got to tell me that too. I need a cheat sheet. Shit.
She be like 25, 35, 40.
I'm telling you, I'll
figure out 30%.
Look, I'll set my Tides aside 3 times. Okay, that's 10% of that one. Okay, do it again. 10% of that. Okay, one more time.
Tides.
Just pay your Tides a couple times.
I'm just saying. So Dr. Sabrina did have a surprise. Let me tell you how I got caught up in Dr. Sabrina's surprise event. So they told me they needed a banner. I said, okay, cool. So the banner guy messed up. They messed up the plan. So I got there like 4 minutes before Dr. Sabrina got there. So they're like, no, Miles, you can't go out there. She didn't know something because you've never been over here, right? I was like, but I gotta go. You know what I mean? She's like, nope, you can't. So I'm stuck in everybody being quiet. But Dr. Sabrina taking her damn time to walk up to come in the backyard. So she came. She was so surprised. I've never seen Dr. Sabrina in tears, so she bust out in tears a little bit. So shout out to Dr. Sabrina. She is leaving us Monday, y'all. We gonna give her our best wishes and wrap our arms around her. Don't go, Dr. Sabrina. Don't go. That was my Prince version of Darling Nikki. We
happily sad.
We happily sad. So
look at my van.
Put that lip up.
Pick up that lip.
Put that lip up.
Pick up that lip. And so another thing about logos, most people didn't know that you have to actually register your logo in black and white before you register it in color. Because if you register it in color, you have to use that color every time you do something. If you use it in black and white, you can make it any color you want to. So that's just something to think about. That was Logo 101 with Miles Dixon right here with the Rise and Grind Morning Crew. Yeah. No. You see the way PP is looking at me. I don't even like that look.
Sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down, man.
You know what? This sounds more like pouring rain.
That's what I said.
That's what it looks like outside. Yeah. Oh, it went away.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited.
You know it's crazy. You know how many people take rain showers? I did not know it's a group of people on Facebook. They take rain showers.
Medina, this is not 0.03.
What?
That's 3%.
This what you talking about?
She said times 0.03.
She just
see what I'm saying?
That's 3%, Medina.
She just trying to make Fifi.
I said 30%.
She's trying to make Fifi feel
Google
good. She just trying to make Fifi feel good.
Google know everything.
that motherfucker do.
Yeah, I'm just ask Google.
Google is way smarter than Siri.
Yeah.
Siri is but Siri don't listen to our conversation.
Look, Google, how many ounces in a pound?
You know how many ounces in a pound? A hot 16.
I mean, Siri, Cortana, Alexa, ask one of them.
Yeah. Don't ask Miles, though.
Oh, no, percentage is my shit. Don't you guys Miles about anything about math? Say it. Say it now.
No.
No. Okay, don't play with me. I get down on math, baby.
I don't see in numbers. I see in colors.
Ooh. See, you and Dr. Sabrina see in colors. Oh, shit. That scared the shit out of me. I mean, that's the surprise spirit of Fifi vagina.
You're retarded.
Whenever y'all hear that music, that's the spirit of Fifi's vagina.
No, it's not. It's unicorn dust.
Hit it, bug.
What was that first one? That was crazy.
That one is curiosity of your. That's the curiosity of your unicorn dust coochie. Yeah, and that part.
You're a retard.
Medina laughing. We gotta realize it's a lack on. It's a lag. So we begin the LOLs on late time. Anyway,
she wasn't laughing at shit you said.
She did. She did.
How you know?
Huh?
She wasn't laughing at a dumb thing you said.
Yes, she did. Dumb. Hey, Carmen, I tell you what. If Dr. Sabrina can agree right now, we can all.
She said I'm one of those functional illiterates.
Okay, Medina, whatever.
Tiffany Nan says, "Thank you for that logo info. I don't have it black and white.
Hey,
Tim, I have it registered."
Okay, yeah, you got to definitely get a trademark. Getting a trademark, and just because you get a trademark does not mean you own it if you didn't do the research that goes behind doing the trademark neither. Because if you remember Biggie Smalls, the reason why he Notorious B.I.G. had that name because someone in Texas had Biggie Smalls, and they was out of Texas and they was well known, and they made money they made trade from their markings, and that's what a trademark is. If you make money, if you can prove that you made money, not that you registered first, that you made money from your trade. That's how you win a trademark agreement.
Notorious.
Yeah, but they had to change that name. But it was a good name, though.
Mm-hmm. Notorious.
I think that fit him better
than Biggie Smalls.
Yeah,
because you'll never be small, so.
Yeah. What they call that, a double entendre? I'm not good at English. Is that called double entendre or an oxymoron?
Conundrum.
I forgot what it's called.
You talking about things that belong in somebody's face. Listen, Dr. Sabrina.
I forgot what it's called.
Carmen, if Dr. Sabrina can agree to lunch or something tomorrow, we can all have a sit down.
I want to
go. Yeah.
Go somewhere they got some good salmon.
Oh, we can go to Joe Louis Southern Kitchen.
Do they have good salmon?
I don't know if they got salmon. They got great catfish though. Hey,
Miles,
what? Shut up.
I said go somewhere they got good salmon, and you stopped me like you had a damn salmon place in your head.
You should have been there with Chef. Chef made some great salmon for everybody.
He told me, okay.
Okay.
I'm sick of y'all keep gloating about this goddamn salmon sandwich.
Shout out to Chef. He was listening. Shout out to Tiffany Nash. We appreciate everyone who check us out. Dr. Sabrina, you can always still be a Monday.
It ain't too late to share this stream.
Monday morning guest. If you want to do Dr. Sabrina, you can always be a video.
Because Miles will never tell you.
Miles, shut up! I whoop you.
I said share in the beginning. You didn't hear me.
You know how you be. You know how you be clowning about somebody and your mama be with you and she tell you, "Get yours together."
Get yours.
Then I never clown over nobody that hard again.
Yeah, I know that. Well, with that grit, I call that the grit cuss.
Yeah, I'm a cry when we get off camera though.
You don't cry? That's true. Anyway, so anybody give us a call in Freestyle Friday. Anybody want to say shout out? to their livelihood, their business, give us a call 248-854-9850. And we get we get out of here on time too, because Fifi got to go get that shot.
You got to go get the shot.
Okay.
The antibiotic.
His ass needs some eye drops.
He got the pink eye.
Fuck the both of you.
That was a bad fish sandwich.
You know what? That's why I have my glasses on. Anyway,
I know. I was just saying.
I'm tired as hell, and plus I had a booger on my nose. Can you get it for me?
No.
Okay.
You're nasty.
Yes, I am. They call me Mr. Nasty-Man Bombastic.
I hope it ain't for the boogers.
No.
You're nasty.
It's DJ.
Yeah, go digging. You find some gold.
Boog. How did you get your name Boog though?
Oh, it was a nickname.
Why?
Because I used to dance back in the day.
Like Boogie Down.
Booger Man.
You retarded.
No.
My first nickname was El Boogie.
Really? That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, because I used to jit and a whole bunch of other stuff.
My first name.
You used to jit?
Mm-hmm.
You be still trying to jit some?
Ain't it hard? Ain't it hard to like try to get down?
Dislocate y'all. I mean,
I can still do it a little bit. Every time I run into Mike, that TSD, the jit from Jit Masters. You know what I'm saying? I got about a good 45 seconds.
Because when you get big and you
get tired.
Ooh. I
can still get my Bisco on. I hit that leg work and get it.
I can get my.
That's about it.
I can get my bitches on too.
About a good 45 seconds.
You can do it again.
And then I'm retired.
Y'all is retarded.
Gas is out.
I don't do no groundwork no more.
Oh, you can't do nothing.
Hell, no, I don't even get down. Nope.
It's hard to get. It's so hard to get back up from doing groundwork.
But that's you call it when you're on the floor, kicking your legs. My cousin still do it. He like 40 or something. Shout out to Nate.
You got footwork, you got leg work, you got the groundwork.
He still be doing it.
Got the Bisco.
I said he look like them young niggas. He be out there and he be moving all across the floor and shit. Like, yeah.
Go check his heart rate afterward. His EKG be like, die.
Yeah, like they'll do that shit no more the next month.
I'm telling you, I tried to jit, and my stomach went one way and my legs went the other. Yeah.
Them East Side 7 Mile niggas still jitting though. I'm tell you that right now.
They do.
They
still out here, boy. They be killing it.
And shout out to my man, one of my main man. He been jitting forever. Mustafa. King Mustafa. When I say Mustafa, is dope as hell. I did a concert at the place on Michigan. I forgot the name of the. Anyway, it was called.
Is that the guy? Is that the older guy that wear the turban?
Yes.
Yeah. He wear a turban and be jitting.
Oh, he's
man. This old nigga be getting it.
Hey, listen.
You can't even touch that nigga footwork right now.
Oh, wow.
He like 60 now.
No,
jitting.
Mustafa 55.
Whatever he is, he close to 60, but he still jit his ass off.
I mean, this young dude was like, man, that ain't nothing. And then Mustafa was just warming up, you know what I mean? And this young dude was trying to do, Mustafa said, hold my hat. He like, started looking at him like, and his footwork was just going, he was looking at him standing still like this. He was like, That nigga said, I can't fuck with that.
Nas gonna need a nap after that little movement.
Shut the hell up.
Don't do too much more of that.
Yeah.
Booby is shimmy, baby.
Booby is shimmy. Wait till you see the shirts I got. I got my titties, L-Bug titties.
Why you have another man's titties on your shirt, Miles?
Two titties on the shirt.
That's terrible.
We're gonna make a song called Tittylicious. Tittylicious.
Miles, why you have another man's titties on your shirt?
You see wearing a shirt with his own face on it.
That's conversation, family. I swear.
Yeah.
They the only people I know to be wearing stuff with their own face.
Well, I did.
Shout out to conversation. What up?
I know. Actually, I did it for a reason, and I did it for a test to see how long the shirt would test. I'm coming out with a line of shirts called Homage, and it's to pay homage to
your own self.
No, fool.
You're so full of yourself.
That's you full of shit. That's why you want to go get that damn colonic because you're full of shit.
No, let me tell you, I went yesterday and got my colonic, and it was so awesome. Okay?
Did you?
Yes.
That's why her stomach. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to wear my shirt to hold me down, so I was holding myself down a little bit. But yeah, it was great. Shout out to the Energy for Life.
What size tube did they put in your ass?
I don't know. I didn't watch the tube. It was big enough to get all of it, though.
Tubi.
Yeah, Tubi. It got all of it. Yeah.
Tubi love.
But no, like, it was really good. I'm going to have her come on here, too, and tell us the benefits of, keeping, colonics. It's called colon hydration therapy.
They changed the whole fucking name. Colonic.
It is. It's called colon hydration therapy, and I got my foot detox also.
Did you look at it? Did you have the green stuff in
I did watch through the little tube, but you talking about in the water?
Oh, in the water.
The water was orange and like a little black this time.
Okay. The first time, what color was it?
I don't know, like white and green and black.
That's all that bullshit came up out of you.
I don't got no more. Shut your ass up. I don't got no more metals, a lot of heavy metals before, because I had enough metals to make a bullet the last time.
To make one or two.
Probably about a whole clip, like to make a clip of the bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think it's really good though, y'all. Y'all holistic. I like to do holistic.
Me too.
Here.
I like to get my ears.
But why are you looking like that? Look at this.
Like
man.
what?
You looking like
I'm not looking like I was interested.
Oh yeah.
So you never had a colonic?
I had one a long time ago.
Yeah. If you never a real men get colonics, that should be a shirt for real, because colonics will help save your life.
Yes, it will.
It will help save your life. At the end of, and people don't know how important your colon is and your intestines are when it comes down to your livelihood and the intake of food that you have. So, yeah. When can we have her on?
I'll call it a day and ask her.
Okay.
See what I'll see if we can get her on like one day next week.
Well, because get her on her day off, so we yeah.
Well, I don't think they have like days off during the week. I'll see.
Yeah,
I'll call it a day and see.
Miss Carmen want to know, did it hurt?
No, it didn't. It didn't hurt. Actually, it didn't.
You just can't sneeze.
Yes, I think you can. I'm trying to think. Did I sneeze or cough?
I mean, if you don't have no issues with invasive,
and she asked you that too. Like, do you have any like issues already with your with your area?
Yeah, with your
and
asshole
and stuff. Yeah. Do you have shitting issues? But no, it's painless, Carmen. Like it honestly, if at the most pressure I think will be like in your stomach when you get like real full or whatever. Yeah. It feel like when you got to get up at 6 a.m. You know when they wake you up out your sleep, like you can't even wait till your alarm go off. You got to go to the bathroom. Like that's how it feels. And then you go.
Right. Yeah. I felt like getting up. She's like, no, just rest.
Yeah, just relax. Yeah.
Just relax. It's gonna come out.
Yeah.
This is gonna get it.
Yeah.
So,
but it's really good. It's refreshing after like just to feel. I think I felt better.
I think a good.
It gave me more energy too.
Most definitely.
I had shit lagging me down. Literally.
I would say
shit was holding you down.
It was lagging me down.
Yeah, shit.
I would say a good foot detox, a colonic, and
man, there's so many chicks that need a foot detox.
A foot detox. The foot detox.
And she has specials on Mondays too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the foot detox. I think they're like $25 or something on Mondays.
I need to go see her. Definitely a foot detox, colonic, and ear coating. Ear coating is very important.
What is that?
It's when you lay on your side and they put like it's not a honeycomb, but it's a cone, and they burn it from one end, and it starts to pull the yeast and the wax out of your ear slowly. And it's dope. It's dope as hell. We don't know that in our ear canal we have more yeast than you could possibly imagine.
I be pouring peroxide in my ear.
You can do it. I was about to say you can do an old school ear irrigation and use peroxide.
But it don't bring out the yeast. It brings out the wax. It don't bring out the yeast. Yeast is in our bodies in anything that open our eye.
The foot detox thing bring the yeast out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what she'll say. She'll be like sometimes you have a little bit, sometimes you have a lot. Like
the white part, the white is yeast.
Yeah.
The white is yeast. And you'll be amazed how much you have in your ear, especially it depends on how people. I never had to get my ears because my ears are always clean. And when you dig in your ears with a Q-tip, you're really just pushing more of it down than you think you are. So
I be digging with a bobby pin.
On that note, do not take no medical advice from Fifi. That you will bust your eardrum.
You got to be like gentle with it.
Yeah, but
get that feel.
You got to wait for 1.5 years for your eardrum to grow back too.
Well, I mean, I don't want to hear most of this shit anyway.
She got to answer for a motherfucker everything. I can't stand her.
Everything.
She's an ass.
She be always. She be ready.
She's a forking asshole. You ever saw Johnny Dangerously?
No.
You saw Johnny Dangerously? One of Michael Keaton's first hit movies.
I think I've seen it, but I don't remember none of it though. It
was a gangster. He like forking ice hole. It was funny as hell. Anyway,
that's you, Miles.
Yeah, Fifi, where can they find you at?
Right here.
Where at?
At the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Monday through Friday mornings at 9:00. And also, in the meantime, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Ms. Fifi the Plug. That's MZ. FEFE the plug.
How you doing?
No. That's nasty.
You can find me MDixon313 on Instagram or Miles Dixon the media
manure.
Cause I'm the shit.
You need a colonics then. You need colon hydration therapy.
Shut your ass up. But where can they find you at?
Follow me at Bugs World, at Groove Radio DET. Come see me at the Comfort Zone on Wednesdays. We celebrate Nikki's birthday.
Oh, yeah, this Wednesday.
We're going to have a good time for the grown folks. You know what I'm saying?
One time, 2 times for the grown folks.
Come ready to drink. Come ready to eat.
Come ready to smoke.
And,
I want some of them lobster things again.
You can go on the patio and smoke a little bit. If you got a hookah, we can set up hookah on the
I don't want no damn hookah. I want some
on the patio, too.
Hookah weed.
Hookah.
Yeah, that's it.
Hookah. Where did they get that from?
Middle Eastern coast.
Hookah. Is that what they called it over there?
Yeah, it's a hookah, but I don't know how to speak Arabic or nor the Indian.
Carmen said she's gonna go get her one.
See, you can holler at me. I can give you her information to my girl.
I need for you to give me her information too. I would support where you go to.
Okay. Okay. Because the Holistic Center not even open anymore, honey.
Detroit, I know. I found that out.
There's one open near me on Grand River.
The Detroit Holistic Center?
No, it's not open anymore.
No, it's not open on Illinois no more. They had two locations.
The Grand River one's still open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's across from where we went to
where
eat
Jay's at. Yeah.
So,
I don't know what they hours are now, though.
Oh, I would like a piece of catfish, too. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay.
Catfish do sound good.
Catfish sounds great.
With some good potatoes and onions.
Potatoes.
Is hash browns open? Anybody? Wait, let's get a nice little 3 minutes to this because I need somebody to respond to me. Is hash browns on Conant still open?
I don't think so.
It's not.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You know what I'm talking about?
But yeah, the guy who owned Mandy's on that.
Is that the Mandy's? Okay.
Yeah,
he a mess.
That's my guy though.
Man, that man. I used to go to Mandy's. I used to go to Mandy's just for the food, bro.
Yes, all day.
I used to go there just for the food.
I rode past there last night and got scared.
I would literally
relocked the doors.
Trip.
What was that? What's the owner name again?
I forgot.
I can't think of his name. I met him because I DJ'd for him.
He's a dude
one time because when he bought the old Evolution downtown when he was on Broadway, and they tried to have Mandy's on Broadway and they had the Mandy's on Conant or whatever, and niggas was scared to come downtown to Mandy's on Broadway because they're like, oh man, this mud about to be like.
That's my guy too. and he like, hey man, can you come down here, man, and just give me the gallon right quick, man, because man, these motherfuckers down here downtown, man, they just don't want to come down here.
Man,
he sold that motherfucker quick.
Yeah. So what I want to know is they open?
It was a struggle, bro. Like all our
4 months, 5 months.
They had the best damn potatoes in the world.
We already had like 3 events down there that was popping, and he wanted all of us to stay, so we stayed, and everybody's crowd went down.
Who got good potatoes and onions, y'all?
Instantly.
You know who got good potatoes and onions?
Me?
No.
Who?
I don't know about your potatoes.
I'm here to tell you. Go ahead, like
what you no.
That's what they taste like. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all know we be clowning. The place we go on 9 Mile and Coolidge, they got good taters.
No, they don't, Miles.
Oh, that's right. They don't know how to cook them.
No.
That's right. Never mind.
No, can somebody tell me what is shaved, like the round potatoes with the onions in between them? Like.
Connie and Barbara's.
I was just about to say Connie and Barbara's.
They got potatoes on
They got great potatoes. I haven't been there in a while after somebody told me how they do their meat and stuff. Like, how gross it was back there. So,
oh Lord, I can't do it. I mean, just the fact that it's on that corner make me cringe. It just can't be nothing but rats around the place. I'm sorry. I don't mean it like that. I don't. But I don't mean it like that. Like
they food great.
It is. You just gotta close your eyes and eat it.
Yeah, and quick. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So on that note, y'all. Next week we'll be here. Shout out to
we might be here.
Shout out to the Pink Part. Shout out to Gurf. Shout out to DJ L Boog Network. He support independent artists like never before.
Yeah,
I never seen a man who supports
Boog is the shit.
Independent people more than I do.
Miles,
and even better than I do.
Miles, that's not hard to do.
Shut your ass up, BB.
Okay.
That's your vagina coming out talking. All right, then.
That's your vagina coming out talking.
Fuck you, Fifi.
You see them two fat niggas walking down the street? Who? I'm not.
But I'm a newcomer. I'ma lick you like candy, smooth with my hands. So hand me the baby or your baby. So good you fall in love with my hands. Next is the latex, hello me big man. You be a big fan, though we just met. Let's go to my crib and make the wall sweat. Bumping up, please love me, sorry sugar. Freaking away tramp, you little booger. Knew you was a skeezer. Trying to keep me, peak my game, hell no. Since I'm free, I'm freaky.
Hey, what's up? This your boy MD for the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Every weekday, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. But check this out. If y'all have any independent clothing, get in contact with us. Hit us up, simplypodcastic@gmail.com. Hit us up on our Facebook page. Just get in contact with us. We want to promote you, help us help you, and we'll be a better group of people. All right? So, again, www.simplypodcastic.com. You can see all the video channels. Everybody who be on podcasting, you can see their shows right there. Also, you can check us out on Simply Podcasting or Podcasting on Facebook. Hit us up on our IG page, Simply Podcasting. We there for you. We right here. Homegrown, right in the D, baby. But we global. You know what I mean? We mobile global. You know what I mean? We global mobile, however you want to put it. We right here for you. Independent clothiers, get in contact with us. Hit us up. And we'll promote you. We'll even interview you, do a whole marketing plan with you. We down for you. We here. All right? Peace.